In this video, I'm going to be platinuming Resident Evil 4. Nope, not that one, but the remake that came out back in 2023. Due to the massive success of Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remaster, they're obviously going to remaster what people consider to be the best Resident Evil game. And if I played this game through only once, I would 100% agree. But I played through the game 7 times. Which is coincidentally the amount of times the trophy guy told me as well. It took me a total of 47 hours to get this platinum trophy, which I think is honestly the longest time I've ever spent going for a platinum. So enjoy my pain and suffering while making this. Resident Evil 4 has a total of 40 trophies, including the platinum, and it is just a replayable nightmare. So without a further ado, let's get straight into it. We begin the game meeting back up with our boy Leon from RE2, who is now a highly trained government worker who was on a mission to save Ashley, who is the president's daughter and has been kidnapped by a bunch of cultists. After we make a pit stop so this cop can take a piss, he's gone for a little too long, and Leon starts his search for him, and we immediately jump into gameplay. Something I haven't mentioned yet is I already have 3 trophies starting out from all the way back in 2023 when I played a little bit of the game. And those trophies are Knife Basics for parrying an enemy, Nice One Stranger for completing a request from the merchant, and My Preferred Piece for upgrading a gun. Heading deeper into the woods, we run into a nice little home where we run into our first enemy called the Villager. Ooh, Leon with the moves, bro. Yo, Loki, you got the rigid side though. Oh my god! What the fuck kind of training did Leon do? We head down into the basement and we find the cop who has been murdered. And this is just the bare minimum of things that these people are doing. We find out why I don't play Call of Duty. And eventually make it to the main village. Now, you might be wondering why there's a timer, and that's because for the trophy sprinter, I need to beat the game in under 8 hours. And in this first actual fighting section of the game, I spend 5 minutes on it, already actively dwindling down my time. Eventually though, the bell rings letting us know that we did it, so if I want to get this trophy though, I really need to speed things up. And after an embarrassing moment, we head over to the farm area. And in the farm area, I find a merchant request, and for another trophy, Jack of all trades, we have to complete all 19 of them. And you can probably tell that I do not get all 19 on this run because I gave up and carried on with the story. And our next big story beat is when we go into this house and meet this guy named Luis, who will be very important to the story. And on top of that, we get jumped by this big white dude named Mendez. He knocks us unconscious and injects us with a little parasite. When we wake up, we're chained with Luis and stripped of our jacket and all of our gear. And once we get our stuff back, we meet with the man, the myth, the legend, the merchant, the man who will give us supplies for our journey. He sells things like first aid, upgrades, and guns, and eventually we have to buy every weapon for another trophy called Gun Fanatic. Going further, we make it to the famous
Dynamite Valley.
And here's a little brief on why they call it that. Yeah. While in DV, we grab this little hexagonic piece, which helps us get into our next area. The next area brings us our first trophy pop of the game, technically. When we destroy this doll called the Clockwork Castellan. I think I'm saying that right. All right, let's see this.
Castellan.
Butchered it. Wind up doll. Oh. Come on. There we go. Revolt against the revolting. Destroy a Clockwork Castellan. So the way I edit my videos is I don't check what I originally said. I just know I said the trophy name and in the description. So my question is, how did I say it right when I was playing, but then just forgot how to say it? I don't know. This is the first of 16 to collect, and destroying all 16 of them will obviously give me a trophy. So now we finally make it to this house, where we solve a door puzzle and find a key to unlock another door. And once we go through this door, we find the church that Ashley's hiding in, but uh-oh, we need another key. I'm sensing a pattern. Then when on our way to go get this key, we pass by the shooting range, and I decide to give it a go. Let's go, baby. Fuck. No! Oh no! Dude, that was horrible. Amateur shooter. Complete the game at the shooting range. There's certain challenges you could do to get this score up, with the max rank being S. So what I did was get an S rank on all the challenges available to me right now, and more will unlock as I progress through the story. And for the trophy Real Deadeye, I need to complete all of them with an S rank. But let's not talk about future trophies right now. Let's head over into our next one. After we successfully end up in a boat while in the middle of the lake, it runs out of gas. And there's a big surprise in that being your mother. Wait for it, bro. I'm waiting for the jump scare. Waiting for it. Waiting for it. Waiting for it. There it is, right there. You didn't get me though. You did not get me though. Ooh, baby, first boss fight of the game. I'm excited. And coincidentally, we have infinite harpoons, I guess. The way this boss works is you need to throw as many harpoons at him as possible. He does do certain attacks where you have to watch out for your boat because of its boat health, and if that reaches 0, then you are screwed. But in these attacks, if you hit him just right in the mouth, you will deal 40% extra damage. But it is a pretty small window. So if you just repeat this and watch out for his attacks, everything will go smoothly and you will kill him no problem. No, I can't. We're not passing this, bro. Oh my god, I did it! Harpoon hurler. Defeat Delago. I did not expect to do that. I literally was just about to get done saying we are not going to make this. Delago is now defeated and Leon starts coughing up blood and passes out. We wake up 3 hours later and bring our boat to this area where we find these stone hands, and our objective is to find these 2 heads so we can unlock the church key. Once those stone heads are collected, we get our church key. While on our way back, we fight a big ugly naked guy and eventually make it back to the church, where we insert the key and we find Ashley. Honestly, I don't think anyone liked Ashley's inclusion in this game, at least gameplay wise. Every negative review that I've read about this game mentions how Ashley brings the game down for them because she's just not an NPC that can't get hit or anything, you know, they don't do anything where they're like, oh, you can't die. She can get hit and die. And on top of that, she can get straight up picked up and taken. Talk about a near-death experience. Rescue Ashley as she's being carried away by the enemy. She could be worse though. She could still be calling out Leon.
Perfect.
Ashley does get better upgrades though. If you beat professional mode, you get the night outfit, which makes her unable to get grabbed and also unable to take damage. Our adventures with Ashley come to a short halt when we find Luis, who tells us to hide in this building with him. There's a big wave section where we fought off everybody, and honestly, Luis is a real one with the amount of times he saved me from being hit. It's insane. When the whole wave section is over, we see Luis, who's talking to some lady. Turns out it's OG baddie 801. There's a whole DLC explaining why she's here, but I've never played it, nor have I seen anything about it, so I'm not even gonna go over it. We see Leon do an insanely unnecessary move, and we fight these 2 chainsaw ladies for this crank. And when we use that crank on this door, we see just how crazy Leon's game is.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. I guess.
You did well back there. Seems this isn't your first time running from creeps.
I can't tell if that's meant to be a compliment.
As Leon and Ashley run into this building, they find themselves in a slaughterhouse, coincidentally about to get slaughtered themselves. This is the second boss fight. We run into the dude who inserted his parasite into us without consent, named Chief Mendez. Hello. Roll out at him and fucking shoot it, bro. Just like I said.
I thank you for your gift.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Let's get up.
You wanna get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts. Boom. Boom. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Just let me go up here. Just let me go up here. That's all I want to go to. Ah! Woo-hoo. I have 1 bullet. 1 bullet left. Oh my god, no space for my handgun bullets. Grenade. Oh! Boom! Yeah. Oh, ew. Are you seriously already dead? That was it? Nope, you're not. I had to fucking speak. I had to speak. Now you're like on crab legs. Oh my god! He has barrels. Oh, I gotta shoot him. Shoot him when he's grabbing him, huh? Evade! Let's fucking unload, bro. Alright, there we go. That was that shot done. Run! Now. Now. Run! Oh, nice backflip, Leon. Come on. You're in trouble now, bucko. I gotta wait for him to do this. Alright, now I climb, now I climb. Boom! Big grilled cheese. Oh my god, I just reversed it, bro. I swear to god I don't have dyslexia. Now that he's dead, let's see how we're doing on time. Honestly, couldn't be worse. The next area of the game is the castle, where we have to dodge these catapults to get to this cannon. I did most of this fine, but then at some point I died, and then I just couldn't do the start of it, and I was fucking raging. This time I gotta start all the way from back here. You know how much shit I've done?
Ashley!
This is what I mean, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I'm fine.
I knew it. I fucking knew it! Oh my god! Actually, I don't even want to save you. Now, yes, I do know that all of this was my fault. Then I actually started timing when the catapults would come and hit you and made it to the cannon. Once at the cannon, I decided to get rid of some of the remaining enemies. Overkill. Use a cannon to defeat a zealot. Okay. We then enter into the main area where we meet our new foe, Ramon Salazar, who I low-key thought was a girl, but apparently a man, which makes what I said next way worse. I knew she was a baddie, but not that much of a baddie.
Hey, yo!
We then slowly but surely make our way through the castle, finding new enemy types like this one, who is blind. There's a missable trophy with this one, and it's called Never Heard It Coming for defeating this dude with only knives. I didn't know about it yet, and from what I can see, it might not be that easy, so we'll get to that later. Most of the castle is just puzzles, and honestly, it's my least favorite part of the game. I found myself pretty much just getting bored on these sections, which made my other 6 playthroughs a really big struggle to get through, especially this one where Ashley has to use a wheel to lift up a part of a bridge so we can cross it. It just takes so much unnecessary time and just takes me out of the game. After all that though, Ashley, who is infected with the parasite, if you didn't piece that together, shows that it's actually getting to her head. Leon finally actually meets Ada and they basically just reminisce about their past, and then oh, look at that, another puzzle. Now listen, before you guys comment being like, Tyler, this is Resident Evil, bro, of course there's gonna be fucking puzzles. I get that, I really do, but this castle has so many unnecessary ones, so please don't get mad at me. We eventually find Ashley, who Leon just stays cool with even though she tried to kill him, and we go into this room where we have to find 3 heads to open a door. And while getting the lion head, we find these knights who have little tentacle heads, and these enemies are very sensitive to lights, so I decided to throw a flashbang at them. Shield your eyes. Defeat 3 enemies at once with a flash grenade. Once I gathered all 3 heads, Leon gets trapped and Ashley needs to save him. So we go into this section with Ashley where we need to save Leon. And listen, I know I'm just throwing complaints at this game, but I don't think a single soul liked this section. It's just insanely annoying running back and forth, and on top of that, Ashley dies in 1 hit, and this shit just sucks. I don't care, I hate it. Game's good, game's great, but this fucking sucks. When we get back to Leon, we make it into this cargo chamber thing where we have to turn on power, and there's a big dude who looks like a scorpion. And I put my heart and soul into killing him, but to no avail. We then pass out in an elevator and wake up with Luis, where he saves our life by delaying the parasite. Luis, however, also knows how to save us completely. He has a lab, and in that lab is a cure to what we have. At some point in my travels, I found a crown, and with that crown, I inlaid some gems into it, making it worth a lot of moolah. So no other option but to sell it. There it is, baby. Astute appraiser. Sell a single treasure for at least 100,000 petash, I think is what it's called. With Luis, we make it to a minecart fighting section. And in this section, the trophy Hope You Like Thrill Rides would pop if we did the whole thing without taking damage. But I did fail it. So that's another trophy we have to go back to. Our day with Luis gets cut short when bro gets stabbed in the back by none other than our trainer named Krauser. We don't spend much time with him, so we'll get our revenge later, but Luis sadly dies. Speaking of that revenge though, I had a feeling we were going to need to use the knife a bit, so I poured my money into the upgrades and unlocked the exclusive upgrade ticket. A masterpiece. Get the exclusive upgrade for a weapon. But now the fight you've all been waiting for, the fight between me and Ramon Salazar.
Ashley!
Damn.
Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy. To have been bestowed with Lord Sadler's.
You talk too much.
Ooh.
Vulgar, utterly uncivilized. Mongrel.
You disgusting motherfucker. What are you? Ew. All right. Okay. Come on. Oh, I missed. All right. You know what? I used 1 bullet. 1 bullet, and I got it. Oh, no. Oh, I am about to die. No. Oh, okay, that was close. Come on, grenade. I couldn't see. All right, now what are you gonna do? Are you gonna come down here? More squirt? No. I gotta go up and definitely just stab you, right? Come on, hurry! Stab! Woo. Fuck you, bitch. Leave me alone. I died. No! Oh my god! bitch. Please be the last one. This is number 3. Thank God. No thanks, bro. Defeat Ramon Salazar. Now that that's over, we can head into the final areas. After following Krauser and Ashley, we eventually find out where Ashley is, and it's in this little room. To get into this room, though, we need to find a level 3 keycard. And while on our way to get our level 1 keycard, we catch a glimpse of the next enemy. What the hell was that? These enemies can only die if you shoot them in their parasitic hearts. It's a little annoying at this part though because you can't see them, but when you get access to the bioscope, you can. Once we get the level 3 keycard, we save Ashley, who then basically immediately afterwards gets kidnapped by the god of the infected people named Sadler. So Operation Save Ashley is back for the 3rd time. We then get into a little cat and mouse game with Krauser, who then turned into a big monster man. And obviously this means he's going to be our next big battle. Evade. Immediately. Pop. Pop. Oh. Melee. And then immediately pop, pop. Alright, maybe that's all I should use for this gun because I'm gonna probably need other stuff. Oh, fuck. Do I even have? Oh, right here, right here. Well. What the fuck? I don't have a knife. I'm so fucked. Oh my god. I can't use my knife. I just gotta fucking take the limited health I have then. There it is. You used to be a good guy. Defeat Jack Krauser. Now basically for the next while of the game, all we do is just attack waves and waves of enemies. So many waves in fact, I decided to test my shooting and go to the shooting range and finish my last challenges. And after a bit of rage, motherfucker! Come on! In a bit of despair. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, come on! Got a trophy for shooting some dogs, and then eventually got my S ranking. Oh my god, I did it! Real Deadeye. Earn an S rank on all games at the shooting range. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that. Fuck the shooting range. Eventually to make it where we find Ashley. Ada's there too and distracts Sadler so Ashley and I can get out of there and cure ourselves, which we did. And now we're at the final boss of the game. Here we go, baby. Leon and Ada back in action. Oh, fuck. Okay, so that's an L1. Oh, R2. Oh, yeah, baby. Evade. Shoot your eye. Shoot your eye. Shoot your eye. I'm almost out of fucking shotgun bullets, though. It'd be great if there's someone here. Handgun, whatever, same. It's good enough. 3. Oh my god, I actually hit it, though. Woo! Come on. Come on. Hit the eye. 3. That's the 3rd one. Is that it? No. Oh my god, that... I mean, we're in a cutscene now. I hope this is it. And just fucking shoot that. Whatever that thing is, we just gotta shoot it. Ada, the rocket launcher. Pick it up. Okay. Boom! There it is. Your small time. Defeat Osmond Sadler. Now what we have to do is escape off the island with Ashley, which we do pretty fast. And now it's time to see if we got the Sprinter Trophy. Results standard 13 hours. B. Promising agent. Complete the main story in standard mode or higher. Ooh, I don't got a B. Well, I mean, look at that time, bro. Yeah, no, I wasn't even close. So on my second playthrough, I decided to get most of the trophies that I already told you guys. But I mainly focused on getting every treasure in the game, which I would get 3 trophies for, and beating the game without taking a health item. And on top of that, with the video I was watching, it told me how to also get the boss-specific trophies. So I followed that and got those too. And I would show my mic audio, but because I was recording for so long, over 7 hours, almost 8, Audacity told me my mic file size was too big and it crashed on me. So forgive me for these trophies coming at you very quickly. But honestly, doing all this wasn't even that bad, and I did end up getting my Sprinter Trophy, so at least that's off the table. And after this run, I was going to do my professional difficulty run. And because of all the treasure I collected in my last playthrough, I was easily able to buy the infinite rocket launcher. Other than a little bit of struggle during this run, and Ashley annoying me so bad I made a rap. I would have only been playing for an hour and a half if I didn't fucking get stuck on that part of the game. Fuck this game. Fuck that part of the game. Playing so much of this game is making me go insane. No! Motherfucker. We started in the chapter because we fucking killed that Shelly because she's a little bitch and I hate her so much. Hate her so much. All she does is she does nothing in this game except for be annoying. But at least she make my penis go boyoyoing. Oh, that was kind of fire. That was just beautiful. But we escape again for the third time and pass professional mode. There it is. I got scared for a second. Proficient agent. Complete the main story in hardcore mode or higher. Peerless agent. Complete the main story on professional mode. For some reason, the audio on this one doesn't exist either, but I collected every gun which got me the Gun Fanatic trophy. Now for this one, you guys actually might get a little mad at me. And before you ask, Tyler, did you actually buy an in-game exclusive ticket for $3 to make your life easier? No, I did not. It was actually $2.24. For real though, the only reason I did this was because I was already way behind schedule for a video, so I had to speed it up. I promise I would not have done it for any other reason. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically I bought an exclusive upgrade ticket, and what that does is let me upgrade any weapon even without the weapon fully upgraded. So what I bought with this is infinite ammo on the Magnum gun, and then went through hardcore and standard mode with it, where I had to get an S+ on both. The next trophy I went for was minimalist for completing the game using only handguns and knives. And no, the Magnum does not count, which I thought was stupid, but whatever. Doing this was surprisingly a breeze. I didn't realize how many enemies you just didn't have to fight so you could save up on ammo, and I actually had a lot of fun doing this challenge. The next trophy was one I forgot about, so that's why it took so long for me to do, but all I had to do was not talk to the merchant once. So the whole game I just used my infinite rocket launchers and shot rockets all over my enemies till I completed the game. Come on. Come on. Where is it?
Impeccable.
Silent stranger! Complete the main story without talking to the merchant once, and then platinum cause boredom kills me. Let's go! Resident Evil 4 is done! No more playthroughs of this game. Now, my thoughts on Resident Evil 4 is that it is a very good game. I just didn't like that I had to play it 7 times. I know I could have brought it down to 4, but I really just wanted my first playthrough to be me playing this game pretty much for the second time. I played it on my PS4, but I remember 0 things about it. But I did definitely enjoy the game, and especially in hindsight, I do kind of wish I could play it again. The Resident Evil games just have a special place in my heart. I've been playing them since Resident Evil 7 technically, but I was like 11 when that came out or something like that. I don't know when it came out. I may have not been with the series since the start, but I will definitely be there for the end, and I will definitely be there for Resident Evil 9. But that's it for me, y'all. Expect to see you guys in the next video. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.